How you guys doing? It's me, Ken Thomas, your boy, Mr. Smooth, back here to do another part to this interview that I had. You guys see me interview Poot. You guys see me interview Big Josh over here. So we just want to have a discussion about community and community outreach and basically making the community of Oakland and the surrounding areas a better place. And what better to start than the people who actually came up when they were younger. So I'm gonna let them explain. What would you guys like to see in the community to make it better for the youth, for the people, for the kids? I'll start with Poop.
Uh, Me personally, I would like to see let me see, more, more, more programs for the kids. Basically, like take them to do stuff, like take them places they ain't seen before. Just basically getting them up out of Oakland or surrounding areas of where they come from and they know it's dangerous at. So like basically what start back up what we had when we was little. They probably I think they still got it here at Bushrod. They take the kids on trips or whatever, just to you feel me, let them see different things or whatever. But I think like it should be like more culture oriented, like not because around here it's more like it's more African Americans or whatever. Like I think we should like take the kids to see like different cultures and so they could get experience of everybody else and how everybody else interacts and not just you feel me with things they see every day.
How about you, Josh?
I would say the same thing, but I would also want to see like people more like involved with the kids more than they are now because the kids are the future. So even though we came up, we had support like that, like a little bit, but I feel like people or the older generation can do better, including us, me and Pooh. We can help the kids out whenever. But yeah, like more programs and stuff like that, it would be great because like when we were young, there were more programs involved. We were doing more things than they are now. Because I feel like I said in my past interview, like I just feel like more kids are stuck on electronics and stuff like that, not being out as much as we were. Because when we were young, we were going out. We go play ball tag or anything we wanted to do, we'd go play instead of being in the house all the time. So yeah.
Well, I know for me, after I went to Cal State Stanislaus for a year, I couldn't continue going to there because my grades weren't good enough. So I came back to the Bay Area and somehow I found officiating. And if I could really say that officiating saved my life because I really don't know what I would be doing if I didn't have that outlet that taught me values such as professionalism, discipline, being on time or working at something constantly to get better. And I know you officiated, so can you tell me the role that officiating played in your life?
Yeah, like you were saying, just to piggyback on what you were saying, that discipline, that just being professional, like that really opened my eyes because it's a lot that go on. People don't understand like the stuff that you go through as a referee or official. You feel me? Like I done been through some crazy things. Like I just had a parent try to get at me a couple weeks ago, talking about I'm blowing the game for the kids, or you feel me? Like, but they don't understand. It's not. We're not trying to blow the game for the kids. You feel me? Like this is our job and this is our craft, and you feel me? This is what we're supposed to do. We're not trying to blow the game for the kids. We're not in control of, you feel me, the kids and how they play. We're just control of what we call and what we see. So, it's it's a good profession to be in. In all honesty, like it helped me a lot, and like I told y'all, Will helped me a lot by putting me on. You feel me? When he first seen me start refing, like, and quiet as it's kept, I ain't been to no trainers or nothing. That was just off the strength of me. You feel me? Knowing basketball and honestly watching Will every time he used to ref us in the little leagues up here. I would actually seriously, I'd be in the basketball game watching how he referee and you feel me, and Ken be refing too, and I just watch the mechanics and all that stuff that I was, you feel me, taught that I was supposed to learn, just without going to training. So that really helped me, you feel me, like get on my stuff. And yeah, it's a good profession to be in. You just gotta want to do it and want to learn, and it's always something to learn in officiating. So you're never not gonna be out the loop because even though I know it's something that Will can learn, it's something that Ken can learn. You feel me? Even though they've been in it probably 10 plus years, so yeah, it's good. It helped me a lot though.
I know for me, when I was growing up, I love sports. That was basically one of the first things I gravitated towards. But when I got to high school, I knew I wasn't going to be an NBA player, so I had to find a different avenue to make money, to, have a career. And one of the things we're trying to do at TaylorMade is really create our own media where we can let the voices of the community be heard so they can tell their story because we know Channel 5 is not going to come, Channel 7 is not going to come and do this, so we have to do it ourselves. So I'm gonna ask you, Josh, what's the importance of the people in the community having control of their own media and be able to tell their own story?
Well, there's always two sides to a story. The media, the real media or whatever, like KTV and all of them or whatever, they only gonna give you one part of the story. But when you got to get the people involved and let them tell their part of the story and stuff like that, they don't they don't really give people a chance to give out their story. They just going on what they've heard or what they've seen. Like you don't really know somebody until you really get to know somebody. So man, like get the I want the people to be more involved. I want people to see other people and get them more involved and just let people hear let people tell their own story basically. You feel me? So yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, like Josh said, right here, you only gonna get the realness from the people and where it come from. Like them outside sources, they only gonna know what people and gossip and social media and all that. Like to really get to know somebody and really get to know where somebody's from, you have to actually go and sit and talk with that person. You have to actually like interact and see where that person grew up and why he is the way he is or why she is the way she is. Like you can tell somebody else's story, but it's gonna be a lot of falseness in there in some kind of story. You feel me? Like I feel like if you let somebody tell their story, I feel like if they authentic enough, you ain't gonna get nothing but real. So, and that's just with me and Josh. Like that's our story. We ain't gonna give you nothing but realness. And for y'all to do this and have the media going to come back and really get our story and let us tell y'all where we come from and how we grew up and all this is authentic to me. You feel me? That's realness, and I love y'all for that. So keep that going.
So one question I'm gonna ask to both of you guys. Let's say there's gonna be a day where you won't be able to play basketball and get paid, so you gotta find something else to, make money, have a career, or start a business. So if you had to pick something outside of the realm of sports to be, what would it be?
Well, for me, it would probably be managing my own NBA team. Being up in the front office. Just having the power to bring players together and creating a championship team. Or if that wouldn't work, probably doing AAU for the kids and being a coach and stuff like that. Just so then they could get out the house, and just be able to just play and have fun and stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably what I would be doing.
How about you?
Uh, yeah. If I ever get a shot, am I getting paid for it? No, me, I'm already official, baby. So I'm gonna stay with that. I ain't leaving that. So that's one. But like I said in the other interview, start my own little nonprofit organization for these kids, these at-risk kids, to kids that's growing up in bad homes and seeing, you feel me, stuff they shouldn't be seeing. So I just want to get them an outlet. Like I was saying, get them an outlet, take them places they ain't seen. Like, you feel me? Whatever I gotta do, whatever money I gotta put into it, wherever I gotta meet, invest, whatever, I'm willing to do it. I just want to see the kids have somebody to lean on. You feel me? Like I didn't. You feel me at the time. So that's basically what I want to do.
So right now we got some young kids in the gym right now. Just walked in the hallway. When you see the young kids, the smiles on their faces as they run through the hallways, what comes to mind?
Um, what comes to mind? Just glad they're happy being able to come up here and play with their friends and enjoy their time. It's summertime, so they don't have school, so they have to do something. So as long as they're up here and they got structure from the older people. They got programs or like whatever they're doing, art class and whatever they're doing. But as long as they're happy in what they're doing and not being out there being stupid and doing dumb stuff and just being constructive, that's going to help them in the long run.
For me, man, I'm just glad that they still got Bush right around. Tell you the truth, because to be real, this whole program, all this was supposed to be going about what 3 years ago, when everything was going on around here, all the violence and all that. They been trying to take this place away, but to see us still going strong and to see these kids still coming in here on with these programs and still happy and smiling and running around and enjoying life. I mean, ain't too much to be complaining about that. Like, that's the type of stuff I want to see and what I want to do, what I want to be a part of. So it's a blessing to see that.
Yeah, well, one thing we're trying to do at Bushrod, no, this Friday and the next 10 Fridays, we got trainings coming up where we will have some high school students actually learning the craft of an official. And with that, we want to get more kids involved with technology, media, broadcasting, have a real program where they could come and learn and get involved with it now instead of having to wait until they're 18 and have to go to college and get it. Instead of waiting, why not give them a program now where they can learn? Then by the time they go to college, they can either already be making money in that field or be more advanced when they do go. So tell me, when to see a company, an organization bring a program with that like that to Bushrod, what does that mean to you guys?
It means a lot. I just want to say I'm proud of Will and all the things he's been doing. Because everybody probably know his journey and what he had to go through to get here. It's not easy, but he stuck to it. He's given the people an opportunity to make something better of themselves, like he did. So he take advantage of the opportunity. It may not be what you want to do, but you may fall in love with it when you start doing it. So.
How about you?
Yeah, man. It's a blessing. This is, like I keep saying, this is stuff I always wanted to be a part of. So as long as it's around and going, like, I ain't mad. I'm happy. So as long as it keep going, I'm satisfied. And once I finish this school, I'm gonna hop back on board. Trust me, I ain't forgot about Tailor Made. You feel me? I just gotta go handle some business real quick. So once I get back, we back on board, back on track. I'm gonna start my own little program, GoFundMe or GoFundMe, my own little nonprofit. You feel me, to hop on. So as long as, like you said, as long as the kids happy, these programs and stuff y'all doing, the media, all that is big.
Yeah, well, like they said, with this program, a lot of stuff is going to come from it, new businesses, everything like that. So for the people watching, the movement is starting out. It was great to have Poot a part of it. It's going to be good to see you go out in the world, win more championships, be successful, and then come back and help out the community because you both are community men, and we appreciate that about you. So with that said, we're going to close out here. It's your boy, Mr. Smooth. I'm with Big Josh. I'm with my man Poot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Peace.
Thank you guys, man.
Thank you, man.
You don't know when it go up, but y'all follow our